The first thing is my personal experience of suffering from seasonal affective disorder, and that's not probably something that you hear often in Singapore because it's so sunny all the time, which is brilliant. I loved it. Yeah, so we all know for the fact that the sunlight is important, but we never truly understand the fact, and that's what happened to me. And the second frustration that I had was how we sort of start build our technological nature and distance ourselves from the nature that's around us. And to me, as a person, the most beautiful thing that is always around us. Actually, I wasn't thinking about quantum physics superposition. I was thinking rather about Schrödinger's cat, where one object has two states. And that was an interesting thing. I mean, it's kind of similar to it. And so I was thinking about a project that's serious and absurd at the same time. I wanted to blur the boundaries between these two states and one thing that has two states. So that's sort of overall representation of what I wanted to realize from this project. I'm talking about something so mundane that everyone should be able to understand, but not saying to the level of sort of critical perspective of our sort of humanities and how we do things and how we create technologies to sort of detach ourselves from the reality. And so that's a critical sort of perspective or critical layers of my project, I think, which is harder to sort of understand at the first glance. And if you're asking by large, if design has a value to the larger society, yes, I do. The way we can solve problems, and like things like design thinking, I think is a problem solving sort of method that's been long utilized by designers, but that's been sort of like contextualized in the process so that everyone can use, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, it has value.